Are you still working on this body putty issue? And the dog's not very happy about it.
Okay. None of this has ever been greased. And you see in here, broken grease nipple, so there's no way it got greased.
Okay.
The same thing with the shaft here on the steering. So, this is what I got done today. I took this all off and I had a hell of a time putting the bolts back in, but I put a new bushing in here. Rubber and a bushing.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Tight.
Okay.
This should have been cut out, eh?
Yeah.
Because you got to get in behind here with 2 fingers to start the bolts. Eh?
Is it too late now, obviously?
No, it's new bolts. I'm not fooling around with that now. Then I took this bolt out because, as you can see, you can't grease it.
Yeah.
And I put a new axle in there, and it's greased.
Okay.
So it's all tight. And
That one was
I fixed this too.
Yeah.
Straightened it and put a grease in there's a grease nipple right here for greasing.
Yeah.
But if they grease is one thing, if they don't, that's fine too.
Okay.
Couldn't care less.
So the other side, do you have to tap and drill that one out, or can you?
I've got to see if these will take grease. Might as well grease while I'm here because they never been greased.
Okay.
They were painted.
Okay. Well, I guess if you want to seal the grease in, you paint it, right?
Eh?
You want to seal the grease in, you paint it, right?
Yeah, well, it was it was greased at one time back in
57 or so?
57, a couple of years after they both had it. If there's no maintenance, there's no end to the trouble. Eh? Now, as you can see here, it's been some years since there was some grease in there.
Wow.
And when you see it like that,
Yeah.
you know it's not serviced. But you can't expect too much nowadays with these guys know nothing about it.
Okay.
Apparently got more money in brains.
So Dad's got a bunch of grease nipples here. He's got that standard for him. Like when he's pulling these apart, he typically replaces all the grease nipples.
Grade 8 grease nipples too.
Grade 8 grease nipples, he said. So typically when he's doing these repair jobs, he replaces all the grease nipples as he's going along. And as a rule, the most of them are just junk.
So I got the grinding done underneath. I figure I might as well finish off this. I body putty it and sand it so it's ready for paint.
Yesterday he cut all this out and he did the repairs here.
I welded in there and then
Yeah.
body putty this morning. Would you pass me that grease gun, please?
Clear evidence that this thing probably hasn't been greased for decades is the fact that Dad's able to get this much grease in there.
That's 50 shots and no sign of anything yet.
Wow.
60 shots. Bone dry.
So it is Saturday, September 16th.
Slowly making headway.
Dad,
Every time you turn around, there's something new.
yeah,
Right.
it seems like he gets one step ahead and then 2 steps behind some days. He'll find something as he's repairing it, and then it slows him down for a day or hours or whatnot. But I want to thank again the new influx of subscribers. I think as of this afternoon, it was 637 subscribers, which we're just blown away by. Dad loves comments. Ask me every day. Any comments? Any comments? If you guys got any comments, any questions, let us know. Comment down in the below the field here on YouTube. And you know, he want to subscribe, it'd be fantastic as well. Dad just loves that. Can't believe that he's got 637 people following him right now. And all he wants to do is just pass on some repairing tips and tricks for you guys for these. Yeah, and so I will respond to your comments, and so will Dad. So feel free to jump in there at any point. For those of you new to the channel, this is a Bombardier snow bus. These were made starting in 1937 by Armand Bombardier, and he made a number of different styles and improved as we went along. As far as we know, the last model was made in 1981.
That was yeah, it was 81, but previous to that, you had to order a bunch at a time because it cost too much to set the factory up.
Yeah. So I think the last model these guys were talking in 81 was cost $150,000.
156.
156. So difference in price these days because they're not making them anymore, and you can get them all the way down to almost nothing. But some of them get pretty high priced. But you guys want to look at your machines before you're purchasing them. Lots of fun, but a lot of guys still use them for work, for commercial fishing and winter roads. But when it comes to repairing them full time, as far as we know, Dad's the only guy doing it. And typical turnaround for Bombardier repair in the shop is 2 to 3 months.
Depends on parts.
Yeah, depends on parts and also what's wrong with it. We've had guys come in with just power steering, and we can do a quick turnaround on that. But back to front, front to back, Bombardier repair to get it actually operational can take several months for Dad. And Dad likes doing this, and he wants to make sure he's doing it right for everybody. Yeah, thanks to all the new subscribers, and welcome to the channel. And make sure you're commenting quite a bit, because we will respond. So if you have any questions, we will respond to them. So Dad was just saying he's done 70 pumps of grease into this ski arm. Placed a grease nipple, and it was pretty dangerous for the ski arm to be without grease.
Rip-off artist was to put this together. Should be sued.
Well, I would be definitely going back to this guy with a strongly worded letter for sure.
Find out his name and advertise on there. Do not buy
Yeah.
from this seller. $90.
90 pumps of grease.
That's a quarter of a tube.
Wow.
This is where the axle goes through.
Yeah.
You see how it's cracked 3/4 of the way around?
Yes.
You gotta weld that. It just keeps on giving.
Is the other one okay, or?
I'll have to check them both.
Okay. Yeah. Probably gonna need work on that one as well. The dog's helping me here. So, like we said earlier, Dad gets one job done, finds two more. Yeah.